Hello everybody. It is so good to be here and it's so good to see you. I am going to share this over to the creative group. This week I have something different again, and I had to, put my own spin on it and make it on the fly. I'll share this over to the creative group in a minute. But hey Shirley, good to see you. So I made a box over the weekend from my stamp club, and it holds a 6-pack of Oreos. And actually, I have to grab it. I don't even know what I did with it. Isn't that funny? Doesn't matter, because we're going to make a new one. So this week I am recreating that cookies box with the cookie, and we decorated it like cookies and stuff. But this time, to make it more on the fly, I thought that I'd open this month's paper pumpkin and take a look. And we can pull out the colors that are in this month's kit and make the cookie box, but then we'll use the content of the paper pumpkin to decorate our box. So I gotta tell you, I love this month's kit because it coordinates with my absolute favorite paper, which you can't even buy right now. So and actually it was Jen Adams that I was talking to earlier, thank you Jen, that kind of prompted me to think about doing something different with my cookie box. So here's this month's paper pumpkin. By the way, if you're a paper pumpkin subscriber, these refill kits with 9 cards are on the store for $10. So you can get them for just $10 and make 9 cards, which is pretty darn awesome. It's almost like a buck a card, but but you have to be a subscriber in order to get those refill kits, which is also an interesting perk of being a paper pumpkin subscriber. This one came with, I don't know if you've seen it, these self-adhesive little thingamabobs, but I'm not even going to look at that. I want to grab my paper cutter and show you how to make that box first, okay? So, these are so pretty. You can't fake that. It's just so pretty. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see what I'm looking at, and you can oogle too. Here we go. So, hang on one second while I get you in the clip. All right, so that's a pretty good view. So they have these cut pieces out of vellum. I bet this would work with the technique that we did really last week, where we scribbled on it with blends and then flung alcohol at it to get it to move. I bet that would be a fun technique to do with this kit as well. It also comes with these cool, see, that's cool. The vellum could be used totally different here. And this is the cards. They are stunning. I don't even know. I guess I should look at the directions to see what color that is. Because what I'd like to do is make a box, and then we'll use the kit afterwards to decorate. So there's a green, there's a pink. Oh, look at that. What color do you guys think that is? I'm gonna have to, I'm having trouble finding you on the computer, so hopefully, I can't see your comments just yet, but I'll find it in one second. Let's see here. So I'm gonna just pop that out of the kit because I can imagine that on the front of this new box that I'm gonna make. My daughter is going to school over the summer to take pre-calculus, and she has a new math teacher that she says is pretty awesome. So I thought maybe I would make her a cookie box, not necessarily in the same colors that we're using for my club tonight. So hang on one second. Let's grab this paper cutter. Okay, so when I was playing with the cookies, let me show you the original box, okay? So, oh, Janice, I'm sorry to hear you in the hospital, dear. we'll have to catch up again. So this is a 6-pack of Oreos. If you live local, I know that they sell this at Market Basket, but I'm sure that you can get it. I know you can get them on Amazon too, because when I bought them from my club, I got a 30-pack because there are 30 members in club. And they're coming through this week to make this one of these adorable boxes. Well, I thought, why not show you how to make the box, but then we'll have some fun and we'll go a little rogue and we'll use the paper pumpkin kit to decorate the second one, okay? So I don't know what color this is, but I'm just gonna, I don't know. Let's go with a thick white. Or I guess I could do pink, huh? All right, so I'll grab that in color pink, the new one. I like to call it Cheryl Pink. There's a girl on my team that likes this color. Anyway, you're gonna take an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. So this is just an ordinary piece of paper. And by the way, if you're not using Stampin' Up! Cardstock to make your boxes, you're missing out. That's all I can say about that. Our cardstock is, in my opinion, the best on the market. So I'm gonna take this piece of paper and I'm gonna trim it down to 7 3/4. So it's the 11-inch side that I'm cutting. What's that? Measure twice, cut once. So this is gonna be scrap, but we can also use it to decorate the box. Okay. Oh, I finally found your comments. Yay. Okay, here, let me share this to the creative group. And yippee-ki-yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so we got that shared over. My goodness, technology is my biggest struggle sometimes. Anyway, to get this box scored, we're going to score it at basically 1 1/4 all the way around, because when I was measuring my cookies, I measured them to be 1 inch tall. So I wanted my box to be 1 1/4 inches tall. So I went 1 1/4 inches all the way around, like this. This is Selene math. And then I measured my Oreos to be 2 inches wide. So 1 1/4 plus 2 is 3 1/4. So you can do 1 1/4, 3 1/4, 1 1/4, 3 1/4, so you don't have to remember. Or you can go right across, and these are not set to the right, but you get the idea. But the measurement is 1 1/4, 3 1/4 on 2 sides, and then 1 1/4 all the way around, okay? All right, so I can move those scoreboards out of the way. I don't know if I picked the right color. It's sort of close, right? Okay. Here we go. So now I'm going to grab a punch, and you can use any punch that you want, but what I'd like to do is make like an indent on the side of the box at the top to make it easy to know where to open the box. And I'm just gonna grab one off the shelf. You can use almost any shape you want. So this time I used a circle, but we'll go for ovals this time. And this is a scalloped oval punch. And I'm just gonna come in and make a decorative punch, okay? So then you're gonna fold and burnish all of these edges, okay? So you wanna get a good fold on them before you do anything else. And I don't know if you noticed, but I am not folding towards the divot, I am folding towards the hump. And I do that because I do that a lot actually. If I'm making a card, I want all the stuff that could potentially stand up to be on the inside of the card and not on the outside where it could cause fuzz. So that's why I like to always fold in towards the hump whenever possible. when I'm done with this, I'll put the measurements up in the description of the video. So somebody's saying that they're having spotty reception and that they didn't hear my measurements, but it was 7 3/4 that I cut the 11-inch side down. So it's 8.5 by 7 3/4. Pretty easy. And oh, Cheryl's here. It's Cheryl Pink. And then I scored it at 1 1/4 on all 4 sides, and then 3 1/4 on the two sides to make it a long box like that. Okay, so this is the side of the box, and I want to keep the integrity of the side of the box where it's going to stand up. And then these, oh, I did something wrong there. Ha! I did it wrong live. That's awesome. Okay, I made a mistake. I don't know how I did that though. I made this box like 30 times. That's so funny. Okay, I'm coming back to the, so I want to show you what I did wrong. I must have cut it to the wrong measurement for that to be, that's so bizarre. I had it all worked out. Give me 1 second. That's so funny. Where's my template? Darn it. I did this yesterday live from my club, so it's hysterical that I messed it up. Okay, so hang on 1 second. Good golly. All right, I gotta bring the paper cutter back in. That's so funny. Here, let me show you how to do it wrong. I feel like I should delete this video and just start over. That's so funny, but I'm not gonna. All right, hang on 1 second. I just want to, I'm having technical difficulties here too. That's too funny. All right. I don't know how I messed that up. Maybe I should have went with my score lines because I had it all worked out. Too funny. All right, give me 1 second. I'm almost there. Oh, darn computers. Okay. We're gonna bring a paper cutter in again. I'm so sorry. And I am cutting at 7 3/4. I tried to get fancy, that's why. I was doing math in my head on the fly. So I cut the 11-inch side down to 7 3/4. And I did that before. I don't know. Oh, you know what I did? I scored the wrong side, goofball. See, it can happen to anybody. All right, so let's just do the measurements the old school way. That's why I get confused. It is so on the short side, I scored wrong. That's hysterical. How I did it wrong was I did it on the long side instead of the short side. So it should have been the short side. So let's go again. No big deal. So 1 1/4 and 1 1/4. That's 6 1/2. 3 1/4 and 4 1/2. That makes a 1 1/4 inch strip down the middle. So now I have the spot for my Oreos to sit. Let's go visually. Then I have to do the sides of the box at 1 1/4 and 1 1/4. My gosh, much better. You know. Okay. I still can't get back to that darn video. So I can't see your comments either. So I'm in a room by myself, talking to myself. But whatever. It's fine. I'm going to just keep going here. So now we're going to cut up the sides at to the 1 1/4 inch mark. That's so funny. So it's kind of important to know to score on the correct side, huh? So don't do like I did. When I saw the middle of that other piece, I knew that something wasn't right. Too funny. Okay, So now, like I said, the integrity of the box, this is going to be the bottom side of the box, and this is where my decorative lip is going to be, right? So I want to give myself a little bit more room at the bottom. So I'm going to trim in just a little bit here, here, here. I designed this Saturday morning. I woke up with a picture in my head. I suppose I could make a Cookie Monster box. But where this is for the math teacher at school, Alexis was telling me the new math teacher is really cool. I thought that we would send in a little bit of love. Okay. Afternoon thunder bumpers, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. I can finally see your comments. So here we go. I'm gonna go, the adhesive is gonna go, oh, and you know what? I missed my own step of doing this because I burnished the other paper really well, and then it was the wrong measurement, so that's okay. Too funny. Okay. So now we know that it's gonna fold in nice when we wanna assemble the box, right? And then we're gonna put our adhesive. I wanted to make sure that I cut that because it was such a clean cut. We're gonna put our adhesive on the small sides. So my music brain is calling that 135, but and 531. Okay, so we determined that this is going to be the opening of the box, right? Yep, the Cookie Monster box. That's funny, Jill. Thank you. I'm going to take these two sides and marry them up like that, and then kind of just close the top. So that's a nice clean side to my box. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna marry these two sides together and close the side of my box. Then this one, the adhesive for the top is on this panel. So I'm gonna take these two pieces and kind of just close my box like that, and then bring it up to meet like that. Okay, then if anything isn't perfect, now you can go back in and trim. So yeah, Cookie Monster box, like C is for cookies. Like the Cookie Monster jingle. So it looks like him, maybe out of blue with eyeballs. But anything can happen when you're on the fly, so sorry I didn't have that measurement straight in my head. Well, I did. It was just I scored the wrong side. It can happen. So don't be like me. Score the short side. All right. So there's the box. So I did pre-cut some pieces to make cookie boxes, right? So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll bring in what we were gonna use for that and have it here. Okay, this is just a piece of vellum. And now my box is measuring 6 by 2, which is the size of my cookies. We can put my cookies inside, yay. Keep them nice and safe. All right. So now I want to bring in that paper pumpkin set and see what we've got. Look, we've got, well, I pre-cut a cookie, obviously, for the other design. So, absolutely adorable. But, something for Alexis's math teacher, huh? How about a You Are Amazing? And I do like that it came with 2 Stampin' Spots. I need to grab a block. here we go. It came with a yellow Stampin' Spot and a green Stampin' Spot. And I don't usually use these, but when in Rome, right? We're gonna pop this open. Pacific Point, yeah, exactly. C is for cookies. My husband, after I made that little short 4-second video over the weekend, my husband walked around the house for like hours and hours doing the Cookie Monster thing. At least it's never dull here. All right, so, well, do these really go Bumblebee? I guess it does. Okay, because it's the same kit, but I really want to do something purple. All right, well, let's stamp this in Bumblebee because it'll be nice and light. Oh, and look, it is nice and juicy. At least those little, I don't usually use the little ink pads, but here we go. Oh, it could use a little more. So that's one good thing about photopolymer. You can see through it. And I don't have a Stampin' mat under there, so I'm gonna do a little recon insurance that I actually got my stamp to stamp good. And you're amazing. I think this should be in like, I don't want to put it in green because the box is pink, for gosh darn it sake. What do we want? I'm trying to see your comments and I'm having trouble. Here we go. Cookie Monster. Oh, did you really? That's so cute. How about Melon Mambo? So it'll be a little bit darker than our box. But that's kind of good, right? And I feel like, where's Debbie Pranty? Debbie would say, it's not Winka Stella, it's Winka Selene. I feel like it needs some glitter. Just to kind of move some of that color and make it a little bit softer. Okay. So you are amazing. I'm gonna give that an extra second to soak in because I hit it while it was wet. And then let's see what else is in this stamp set. Oh look, that's good. That's got like this cute little flower. And if I wanted a tiny little block, I'd have to get up again. So I think I'm just gonna go for it and put this little tiny stamp on this giant block. You know, it might be smart, if I'm gonna do that, to put it in the corner so I'm less likely to make a mess. But maybe just like a quick background here. I like backgrounds that go off the paper and oh, and why not? Let's go again. We'll add some color to those flowers. Let's see. So the box on top now measures 6 by 2. So this piece of white is 5 3/4 by 1 3/4, just to offset it by a 1/4 inch. Super cute. It did come with this, the paper pumpkin did come with this twine and these little self-adhesive, oh, look at them against the pink. Awesome. Oh, and it came with dimensionals. Perfect. Okay, I was running low. Well, here, I'll show you. Okay, so we'll load this right up on our box. And that was just Seal Plus. And because I made it just a 1/4 inch smaller, it has an 1/8 of an inch border going all the way around. And I did stamp kind of funky right there, but that's okay because we can put this guy up on dimensionals. And look, I have one to replace dimensionals in my box, yay. Gotta have enough dimensionals on there, you know. All about the right support. Here we go. Booyah. I should do a clean recording before I YouTube this. Oh my gosh, that was funny. So, I'm just gonna take 2 of these off. It's not about having more stick. It's just about having height. And I can put it where there's a mistake. But before I do that, I'm thinking that maybe I should take some of this twine or thread and just kind of put a little loop back there. Still pretty loopy. It's just like me, it's fitting in. All right, I'm gonna make that sit. I'm gonna make that sit by going this way. Oh, it's not big enough. Okay, so I'm gonna stretch it out again and go again. I want it bigger. And then I can make it sit by doing that. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just wanted it to be sort of on there. Pretty. Okay. I like that little edge right there. I'm gonna just make a clean cut. Nothing like a fresh haircut. Okay, and then let's bring in these are self-adhesive. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can get refills on these kits that I'm playing with for $10. And if you're not, you should subscribe because it's cool to get like kits that are ready to go. My daughter has a whole YouTube channel, Be Creative with Alexis, that shows the Paper Pumpkin kits as they're intended every month. Of course, I can never do anything as it's intended. So I will post the measurements, the clean measurements to the video title. And it's awfully pretty. I just love it. And it's simple enough to make for a gift for a teacher and when she goes to school. In the summertime, on purpose, her teacher will know that she appreciates the fact that she's at the school in the summertime. So cool. All right, I'm going to flip the camera and I'm going to look at the comments because I haven't been able to read the comments. And frankly, that makes me crazy because I want to see you. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. I'm not allowed. Learn all about the backslash is what came up when I hit the button. Good stuff, but here it is. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty and it's simple. It's easy to reproduce as long as you don't score on the long side. That's what happened. I should have scored on the short side and I scored on the long side. That's funny, but you won't be like me, right? So today's was sweet and simple, but absolutely adorable. And you can, like I said, you can redesign it and make it into anything that you want. So this would be, you can see my husband playing with the box and being the Cookie Monster, can't you? Yep. But anyway, I hope you have a great week. I'm going to see you next Tuesday on my birthday, July 6th. So I guess I'll have to come up with some sort of birthday thing. Okay, so how about if we do news? There's a lot going on with Stampin' Up, so I'll tell you right now. July 1st, Thursday, there's a pre-order for demonstrators. We can order out of the holiday catalog and we can pre-earn celebration items. So all the demonstrators, you can be excited about that. July 1st, for demonstrators and customers, there's a designer series paper sale coming from the main catalog. I think it's 15% off selected designer papers. I can tell you the first thing I looked for was to see if this paper, you know, the one that coordinates with this, was on there, and it's not. But all of other designer papers are going on sale July 1st. July 8th will be my monthly card class. I designed it and prepped it yesterday in one day, and it's flipping beautiful. Here, I'll show you I'll show you my favorite card. It's using the Plentiful Plants. I'll be releasing that on Thursday. Isn't that gorgeous? Kills me. Let's see. July 9th through the 13th, I'm going to be hosting a BOGO sale. BOGO is when you can take my old stuff for free with an equal order, and if I have to ship a box to you because you live far away, you'll pay the shipping on the stuff that I send you, the free stuff. But just buy one, get one free, straight out. There's no buy one, get one half, none of that. It's you take my old stuff with an equal order, so what I paid for it, and I get the host rewards because I am giving my stuff away. That's a good birthday thing because I'm giving my stuff away. And then let's see, I like giving presents, so you get the presents. What else? I gotta look at the calendar. The 21st of July will be the July online workshop. It's a free workshop every single month, and I have a private group for it. If you'd like to be a part of that, let me know. But it's a free 4-card class that I'm going to show you, and it's going to be themed with Christmas in July, speaking of giving stuff away. So that will be free with an order, and it's using the Tidings and Trimmings bundle. So, and then one more thing, August 14th will be my official launch of the new holiday catalog and celebration catalogs. I am doing a live event at Harmony Hall in Dracut, Massachusetts for those that can be in attendance. If you cannot, there will be to-go options available. It will be 12 cards in the morning, 12 cards in the afternoon, 6 complete classes altogether, 3 and 3, and you can split it up. You can take just 3 class, just half, or you can take the whole thing and get a little discount for bundling it all together. So I think that's everything. Yeah, lots of news. And I hope you loved the box. And yeah, I'll see you next week on my birthday. Oh my gosh. I'll have to come up with something good. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. Love you.